The Way of Will John.
And this is one of the new fads, and I'm not sure if you know about this because obviously you're in the UK, but there's a famous player right now named Haaland. He's a Norwegian player. His diet has kind of become quite interesting and famous. He wasn't the one that started it, but he kind of caught on to it. And because he's probably the best striker in the world, let's say, for the most part right now.
He plays for Man City, right? This is the guy who plays for Man City.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, raw liver, raw heart, in the morning, first thing. And so when I did this podcast, for instance, I tried it.
All right. Oh, it's weird.
Yeah, it's like, cheers.
Okay, cheers. Yes.
Cool. Sit down. You're not going to swallow it?
There we go. No, I mean, it was a little, it tasted a little sweet.
Yeah. It wasn't bad, right?
No, it's not too bad.
They called somebody, they brought liver over, cow liver, and you don't even chew it, is what he would do. He would just be take it, swallow it, and feel the great effects. I felt that what they explained essentially is that it's just so nutrient dense that we're getting such great benefit from it, and eating it raw obviously is the best way to do that, because cooking it would then maybe mess with that sort of composition. So I don't know if you've ever heard of that. I don't know if it has any wings, but this is what he's doing a whole lot of.
So that has a sort of almost a paleo argument to it, because when we so one of the things that hunter-gatherers would do is when you kill whatever animal you've killed, okay, that you would actually eat the liver just right out of the animal. Okay. And you're right. It is incredibly nutrient dense. It is. And actually eating raw liver, as long as it's sort of somewhere close to when it came out of the animal, I don't think there's anything necessarily bad for you, as long as there are no parasites in it. Now, the thing about it is nutritionally dense, but the cooking of it, okay, doesn't destroy that many kind of nutrients. There are some nutrients that are destroyed by cooking. Vitamin C is a classic example, okay, which is why fruit should largely be eaten raw. But the iron that's within the liver, all of the the nutrients, the protein and everything, the fat that is actually in there are not going to be destroyed by the cooking. And cooking exists because it kills the parasites, and so therefore it has a greater chance to keep us alive. So I would say that there is nothing wrong with eating good, okay, that the provenance of the liver. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing I can say, aside from the fact that there is a risk of having, if you're eating some dodgy animal with some parasites, then that's bad for you. So, but I don't think there is anything special necessarily about eating it raw. It just has this caveman type feel to it. That would be my interpretation of it.
What about hearts? Raw cow heart, raw other. I'm pretty sure.
I don't understand why you have to have it raw, because if you cook a heart, some people find it chewy. I don't mind hearts. I like chicken hearts, for example. Okay, barbecue.
Love chicken hearts.
I don't. Yeah. It is very low in fat because it's very high in protein. Because a heart is not necessarily coated in fat. It shouldn't be coated in fat. So actually, as a lean source of protein, it's very good for you. I've got nothing against that. I don't understand the rawness of it. I mean, the only thing which actually comes from is the fact that cooking it does increase the amount of calories you actually get from it, because cooking is an extension of your digestion, right? So if you're breaking down something in the fire before, the advantage obviously is as I said, you kill parasites. But the other thing it does is it actually increases the calorie availability. In fact, one of the things which has allowed our big brain, human brain, is through the control of fire. Because one of the things, obviously it kept us warm. Obviously we could use it as a defensive tool and it lit up the things, but it let us get more calories for the same amount of work. If you kill an antelope and ate it raw, you would get so many calories. If you cook it, you suddenly got more calories, which meant that you've already chased the antelope down. You may as well maximize the amount of calories you get from it. And so this control of fire allowed us to sit and think a bit more, and our brains got bigger. We became modern humans. So once again, back to what are we designed to eat? We're designed to eat raw food. We're designed to eat what's there. We're designed to maximize the amount of calories that are there, and cooking helps us do this.